If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go here in Inglewood. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. He's got the hookup downfield with McCarthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Shotgun now for Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. And even 30 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Here's Fields to keep it himself to the 5-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. Catching, trying to work inside. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Third and goal.
Kappa. Go.
That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go, and it's Harris. Good blocking, and he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And that's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and we can't do it a lot better than that.
Raiders, nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jackson now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready up!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And the Las Vegas.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
Short pass goes a long way.
Raiders.
It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
A run on 1st and goal. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
At the 4-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Press roll 80.
Tight end motioning left.
Go.
Back to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Genty. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
No gain on the
You
play.
can just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. He's close to a first down, a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 12-yard line.
2nd and a yard.
Kappa.
They'll go with Hampton. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get about 5.
O'Brien Hampton, the ball carrier, taken down by Nakobe Dean. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Another run here with Hampton. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, LA.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. And this one is caught with momentum. That'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Set.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Chargers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Pistol here for Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front. We can see the results.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Fields going to hang on to this one. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They get 15 on that game. And the Chargers have the first down.
And this is an area of the game where Justin Fields really excels. His ability to not only improvise, but also be used as a designed runner. And in this case, that's exactly what this offense does, and he picks up a nice gain.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
That is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football at their own 23.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's 2nd down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, Don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
On 28-yard line.
Kappa.
Herbert now on first down. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 37, here's second and a yard. A give, and here comes Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Kappa.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first down, Herbert. Rolling right, it's taken in, and they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
380, run! Set. 380. Hey, Ray. Run! Set. 380. Crowd right. Set.
Throwing, Herbert. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Set. Line. Set.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another
Great time to call up the draw. I mean, think about it. Mike, it's third down, medium. Everyone's thinking this is third and pass. What are those defensive linemen doing? They are rushing the passer. Really nice change of pace here by the offensive play caller, and picks up a nice first down.
And he will get into the end zone. Amarian Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. That's his second TD catch of the season.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And
oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Darren Browning. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
This has been a first half to forget on their offensive side of the ball. It just seems like it's been a snowball effect. Bad plays are leading to even worse plays, and that sack being the largest setback in the game, that's been full of them.
They motion the slot man left. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Thornton. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Now, timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Man in motion, heading left. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Ready, run. Set. Camp it. What is it?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
First down.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? First and 10. Now play fake. Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Second and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And you'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Jackson now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Back to throw. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
3rd and 5. Look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but the flags. Going to be 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out as he's on to punt for the second time. And he couldn't get it. Wants to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Third and 2. Here we go. To throw is Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. Give him 14 on that one. First down, LA.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
They'll come up here. First and 10.
Here we go. You good. Move 58. Move 58. Cut. Sit high.
Making the read. This is Field. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
To throw, it's Herbert. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Here now, third and 5.
380. Kappa. Motion. Go.
On the give, here's Hampton. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Charger first down.
15 yards on the play.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Play action now. It's Herbert. And open down the field. That's Harris. That pickup good for 29 yards.
29 more yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around?
And he will get into the end zone. Lamarian Hampton. Touchdown, Chargers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
His kick is good.
Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Complete to number 13.
The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. The left side into the hands of Beck. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From the 41, here's second down and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A run right up the gut for Genty. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play. And a first down.
First down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Genty, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
70 Lions.
On a zone read, they'll hand it to Genty. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a yard.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
In motion, that's Thornton. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. In motion, Besh. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his second touchdown of the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set. 380.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 34-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Lion. Set.
On the ground, Hampton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Black 80, black. Set.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5.
380. Hey, motion. Set.
A run. Here's Harris. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was tackled at the
And with that run,
46-yard
Mike,
line.
even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Ready.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Kappa.
They try the right side now with Hampton. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Taylor Rapp. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders' 37-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Set. Go.
Here's Herbert. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away in that pass. Ball's incomplete.
88.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
First down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, LA.
First down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Give up the middle to Harris. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Ready.
They'll run with Harris. He slams it in there, and he is in. Najee Harris, touchdown, LA. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score.
And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Genty going to get it on the zone read. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Quick throw here is complete. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
the gun. He'll throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throw right side is taken in by Besh. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw again. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. We're stopped anyway as we hit the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line. Back to the air one more time. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Besh that time. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
In motion, Besh. They'll run with Genty. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit.
Raiders 17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. They'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set. Grenade. Grenade. Delta. Set. Set.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11.
Black 80. Black. Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0.